It doesn't just fly, it transforms. The 500 million Aetherion Jet isn't merely an aircraft. It's a miracle of engineering and imagination, a flying palace that unfolds midair into a 5-star luxury hotel. When the engines ignite, it rises with the quiet confidence of a machine born to conquer both sky and comfort. When it reaches its cruising altitude, its wings expand, the fuselage elongates, and hidden panels slide open to reveal balconies, suites, and terraces suspended among the clouds. This is not travel. It's transcendence, a redefinition of what flight can be. And as the horizon burns gold and violet, one truth becomes undeniable. Humanity has finally turned the impossible into the extraordinary. Welcome to Lume Auto, where we explore the world's most luxurious jets, ships, and motorhomes. The Aetherion was conceived not as transportation, but as a skyborne experience, a new frontier for the ultra-rich. Created through the collaboration of aerospace engineers, AI designers, and luxury architects, this aircraft is the most ambitious hybrid between aviation and hospitality ever built. Unlike any jet before it, the Aetherion structure is adaptive. Using morphing alloys and flexible architecture, it expands mid-flight, increasing its cabin volume by 60%. Hidden mechanical wings unfurl like the petals of a metallic flower, revealing terraces, sky decks, and glass observatories. In a single breathtaking transformation, the Aetherion becomes a floating hotel above the clouds, capable of remaining airborne for days without landing. Its outer shell gleams like liquid silver, designed with a nanoceramic skin that adjusts its reflectivity depending on sunlight intensity. During the day, it mirrors the heavens, a phantom silhouette gliding through endless blue. At night, it glows faintly with ambient luminescence, becoming a celestial presence against the starlit sky. Every curve is sculpted for both beauty and performance, blending aerodynamics with visual poetry. The jet's engines, a hybrid of plasma thrust and hydrogen turbine systems, operate with near-silent precision. As it ascends, passengers feel no turbulence, only the serene sensation of floating through the atmosphere in absolute stillness. Inside, the transformation is just as astonishing. When the fuselage expands, walls glide outward with hydraulic grace, creating vast open spaces lined with crystal and marble. The grand central lounge stretches across the midsection, a 2-story atrium featuring panoramic windows and a glass ceiling that reveals the stars above. In one moment, passengers are seated in a private jet cabin. In the next, they're standing in a floating lobby worthy of a palace. Plush lounges, golden staircases, and gently shifting ambient lights create a sensory symphony of motion and tranquility. The air smells faintly of sandalwood and fresh rain, diffused automatically through the jet's atmospheric AI system, which adjusts aroma and lighting based on altitude and mood. Each suite aboard the Aetherion is an engineering marvel. The master suites expand mid-flight, revealing king-sized floating beds, walk-in dressing rooms, and private spa bathrooms with rainfall showers that recycle condensation from the surrounding atmosphere. Walls transform into screens, displaying real-time 360-degree views of the Earth below. Smart glass panels darken automatically to filter glare while preserving the ethereal glow of the clouds beyond. There's even a celestial lounge, a glass-bottom relaxation area where passengers recline above the open sky, feeling as though they're suspended between heaven and earth. Privacy is absolute. Each suite is soundproofed, insulated, and controlled entirely through voice or gesture. Technology aboard the Aetherion operates invisibly, as if the jet itself were alive. The AI system, named Halia, continuously monitors environmental comfort, safety, and personalization. It learns passenger preferences, from lighting intensity to favorite champagne brands, and adjusts conditions accordingly. Halia's interface is entirely holographic, projecting menus, navigation maps, and entertainment options onto airbound surfaces. Its voice, calm and refined, speaks with the precision of a concierge and the warmth of a friend. Halia can even coordinate multi-course dinners, orchestrate music playlists that match the sunset, or guide meditation sessions as the jet drifts through twilight skies. Every detail has been designed to remove friction from experience, a true definition of effortless luxury. Dining aboard the Aetherion is no less breathtaking. When in hotel mode, the cabin's center transforms into an open dining hall beneath a transparent dome. Michelin-starred chefs prepare gourmet cuisine in zero-gravity-adapted kitchens, ensuring flavor perfection even at 45,000 feet. Each table adjusts to remain level regardless of altitude or turbulence, while panoramic windows frame the dining experience with skies shifting from rose gold to indigo. Guests sip rare vintages from a cellar integrated beneath the fuselage, temperature-controlled by the plane's own atmospheric systems. The Aetherion doesn't just serve meals. It stages experiences, where each course unfolds in rhythm with the sky's natural light. The transformation process itself is a spectacle few ever witness. Once the aircraft reaches optimal altitude, a soft chime echoes through the cabin, signaling the beginning of metamorphosis. Hydraulic systems unfold terraces, exterior panels slide outward, and the sound of expanding architecture resonates like a heartbeat in motion. Within minutes, the Aetherion becomes something beyond recognition, a midair sanctuary stretching across the stratosphere. Guests watch clouds drift past their terraces, champagne glasses catching refracted sunlight, laughter echoing faintly against the silence of the sky. It's here that flight transcends transportation and becomes art, the art of motion, transformation, and the ultimate expression of human luxury. As dawn spreads across the curvature of the Earth, the Aetherion Jet floats at the edge of the stratosphere, its silver body glowing softly in the rising sun. From above, it looks almost alive, breathing with expansion and contraction as the morphing alloys adjust to new air pressures. Beneath the surface, a silent ballet of microservos and titanium tendons maintains equilibrium. The transformation is not magic, but the result of decades of innovation, a living system of nanotechnology and adaptive engineering. The Aetherion is constructed from a self-healing metal composite that repairs microfractures instantly, ensuring absolute safety even in thin air. Every rivet, every panel, is monitored by quantum sensors that communicate in real time with the AI core, Helia. This aircraft doesn't just fly. It thinks, it feels, it protects. The heart of this engineering marvel lies deep within its central chamber, a glowing spherical reactor that powers everything. This is the Lintherium core, a hybrid engine fueled by hydrogen plasma and stabilized by magnetized helium. It provides infinite thrust, near-zero emissions, and almost silent performance. The sound one hears when standing within the Aetherion's halls is not an engine's roar. It's a hum, a subtle vibration like a heartbeat echoing through marble walls. Even when traveling at 800 miles per hour, there's no sense of movement, no turbulence, no noise. Guests can sip champagne in crystal silence while lightning flashes thousands of miles away below them. It's serenity, wrapped in machinery. In the staff quarters, hidden behind seamless glass doors that appear only when summoned, a small team of elite attendants, pilots and engineers operate the vessel like a symphony. The pilot's cabin isn't a cockpit but a command observatory, positioned within a transparent dome above the main fuselage. From here, pilots see everything: the curve of the Earth, the shifting weather systems, and the stars fading into dawn. Yet they rarely touch the controls. Helia handles 90% of flight operations autonomously, calculating air resistance, trajectory, and stability with quantum precision. The human crew is there as guardians of protocol, their job more ceremonial than mechanical. On the Aetherion, technology doesn't replace humanity, it elevates it. Below the main deck, unseen by most passengers, lies the Sky Spa, an ethereal space infused with ambient lighting that mimics dawn and dusk cycles. Here, passengers float in zero-gravity pools where the water gently levitates around them, allowing the body to relax entirely, as if suspended in air. Massage suites use robotic arms guided by biometric feedback, applying precise pressure to eliminate fatigue caused by high-altitude travel. Guests can even request oxygen-enriched breathing therapy or crystal sound baths while gazing through the glass floor at the endless sea of clouds below. Every sensation on this aircraft is designed to remind guests that they're above everything, physically, emotionally, and socially. But what truly defines the Aetherion is its ability to linger, to remain in flight for days, even weeks. Using atmospheric refueling systems and solar energy absorption wings, it harvests both sunlight and moisture, converting them into hydrogen and potable water. Waste is recycled through plasma incineration, producing near-zero residue. This self-sustaining ecosystem allows the jet to stay aloft indefinitely, essentially transforming it into a floating luxury resort in the sky. Some billionaires have already begun chartering it for personal use, hosting sky weddings, private galas, or week-long journeys across the world where guests never touch the ground. It's not uncommon for a single voyage to cost over $20 million, a figure justified not by distance traveled, but by experience created. In one of the upper sky decks, a couple sits by the glass wall, watching lightning storms ripple far below over the Pacific. They're silent, overwhelmed by the sight of the living world beneath them. The AI dims the lights, adjusts temperature, and plays a soft composition that harmonizes with thunder. The woman whispers, "It feels like the gods are below us." And perhaps, in a way, they are. The Aetherion was built not just for movement, but for perspective, to give humanity the power to experience existence from the sky's point of view. Every design choice reflects this philosophy. The corridors curve softly, guiding the eye outward. The color palette shifts from ivory to silver to deep blue as passengers move through the decks, mimicking the journey from ground to stratosphere. It's architecture as emotion, a visual language of ascension. Among the most exclusive features aboard the Aetherion is the Celestial Lounge Suite, reserved only for the jet's primary owner or most elite guest. Located at the very top of the structure, this suite features 360-degree glass visibility, including a partially transparent ceiling that reveals the stars even during daylight. The bed is suspended on magnetic fields, hovering a few inches above the ground, creating the sensation of sleeping midair within midair. Beside it lies a private observation pod, a spherical capsule that detaches from the jet for short durations, allowing guests to float independently around the Aetherion while remaining connected via magnetic tether. Imagine sipping wine inside a drifting bubble above the clouds while the sun sets below you. This isn't science fiction anymore. It's design realized through audacity. As the journey continues, Halia initiates nightfall mode, the Aetherion's most breathtaking transformation. The exterior lights dim into a constellation pattern, giving the illusion that the jet has vanished into the night sky. The interior glows in soft gold, ambient sounds shift to a tranquil heartbeat rhythm, and the dining hall reconfigures itself into an open observatory. Tables retract into the floor, chairs align toward the glass dome, and guests recline under an infinite tapestry of stars. Here, conversations slow. Time dissolves. Even billionaires, those accustomed to everything the world can offer, fall silent before this spectacle. They've built empires, controlled markets, shaped nations, but here, high above the clouds, they're simply human again, reminded that even wealth has limits when measured against the cosmos. And then, as dawn approaches once more, Halia whispers softly through the intercom, "Transformation sequence complete. Welcome to sunrise." The jet slowly contracts, terraces folding inward, panels sealing seamlessly into the aerodynamic shell. Within minutes, the Aetherion becomes a sleek aircraft again, poised, minimal, perfect. It descends through ribbons of cloud, the golden light reflecting across its mirrored hull. Passengers look out one last time before landing, realizing they've not just taken a flight, they've lived through a vision of what travel could become. The Aetherion Jet doesn't merely carry people across the world. It carries them beyond imagination. Because luxury, at its highest form, is not about possession. it's about perspective. And up here, amid silence and sunlight, humanity has found a new perspective indeed.